Okay, so the next section I want to go over is the value ladder. So if you've never heard of the value ladder, I'm going to explain it right now. But it comes from Russell Brunson, which is the founder of the software that we're going to be using later on in the course, which is called ClickFunnels. So what the concept of the value ladder is, it's really important that you know it yourself, because that's what we're going to be explaining to our customers later on. Sorry, our clients later on, and that way they feel comfortable with the offer. Because I feel like if you don't explain this to our customers, and we start suggesting things, they're not going to really understand the philosophy behind it. So it's important for you to know this. That way you guys can go ahead and share this with your customer, whether you share it with them, whether you tell them, whether they just go with the flow, but you know it yourself. All right. So the way the value ladder is presented. Um, and also, I'm gonna include some resources below, because there's a book that you should read. It's called .com Secrets, and it explains this whole concept. And I'm gonna be showing you another ladder here, which is actually how I got my first client. I presented this exact system, this exact what do you call it? This exact ladder here, and that's how I landed my first client, which was a dentist for $1,000 a month. So this is really powerful stuff here. So I'll record I'll include the download to the book right below, so you can go ahead and take a look at this, read it yourself, and provide yourself a great value. So as the value goes up, the price goes up, right? You can see that simple graph right here. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to start with a bait offer. So you can see as the value goes up, the price goes up. So eventually we have a dream customer. So let's just use it. Let's use this example, right? Say for example, right? I'm looking. I go out to, like, right now I'm like in a kind of like a shopping center kind of coffee shop right now. Let's just say that I go out to the parking lot right now and I see a beautiful woman, right? And I say, hey, will you marry me? She'll think, what is she gonna say? She's gonna think I'm crazy, right? Because why? Because she doesn't know me. She doesn't know my name. There's no value there, right? It's the same thing when it comes to trying to get customers and sell people online. When somebody's never heard of your business before, and you try to sell them something, or have them pay for something, it's like asking somebody to marry them. Nobody's gonna nobody's gonna pay for something if they've never heard of you and there's no value in exchange, right? So it's the same concept here. So you have to do some kind of bait offer. For example, I have to ask her name, take her on a date, on a couple of dates, get to know her, boom, boom, boom. And after maybe a couple of years, then you go ahead and ask to marry, But it doesn't have to be that, obviously that long when it comes to online sales and, marketing. It can happen fairly quickly, just having the right strategies. You can turn that person from a cold customer that has no idea who you are into a paying customer for your clients, which is why they're paying us to do this. So the best way to get started is with the bait offer. So we want to bait people in using our Facebook ad to get a lot of traffic to our landing page. Now the best kinds of baits are free offers. I'm going to have a different video on offers and the importance of offers, but the best offers are anything that we can use the word free. So we can do some like a free ebook, a free template, free teeth whitening, free gym pass, free. You work this out with your different clients, but the best value is something where when somebody sees our ad, they're like, "Oh my goodness, this is like a huge value to us." For some of my spas, like we're giving away free facials or free gym passes, yoga passes. They're like, "Oh my gosh, like I have to stop what I'm doing," because remember, Facebook and Instagram is a social platform. So you have to get people to stop watching World Star or like whatever it is, right? To go and click on your ad, take the time out of their day to click on it. So you have to have such an irresistible offer, which is a bait. Same concept here. The people stop in their tracks to go ahead and click on your ad. So when we have a good bait, we get a lot of traffic to our landing page, which then means a lot of opt-ins. So then once the person comes in, right, we hit them with a front-end offer. Let's just say it's a 3-day pass, right? 3-day yoga pass. We're gonna use that example because I have a lot of yoga clients, and it's just super easy. Yoga's well known. You run a yoga offer, 3-day passes. It just converts. So we're gonna use yoga. Let's just say we do a 3-day yoga pass. So once that person comes in, they use their 3-day yoga pass. Actually, we don't even let them get finished 3 days. After the first or second day, we hit them with our front-end offer. So then the front-end offer is something of lower value that they're most likely to go ahead and pay for. So I was actually reading a book today, which is the law of reciprocity, which is when you give somebody something, they're more likely and they internally feel more obligated to give you something back. Right? How many times has somebody given you something or done something for you, you remember that and you just feel obligated to do something back for them? It's the same concept here when it comes to the value ladder. When we give them such great value, they internally have an obligate like it's just like human nature that we want to give back to the person, whether that's signing up for their class, at least for a month or two, to give back and and provide that value back. So that front end offer could be something as simple as, here's another week pass, something like a 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, $50 value. And then eventually work them up to the ladder, boom, 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 to the point where we have our dream customers, which could be, somebody buying a whole year pass right up front, which could be like $1,000 value, or whatever it is. But then nobody's gonna come right off the street and spend $1,000. They have to be worked up, and just like the example I said, like if you meet a woman on the street, you're not gonna marry her right off the bat. So let's just say the top of the ladder is getting married. You're not gonna just meet that woman that day and marry her. It's the same concept here. You're gonna work the person up the ladder, build relationships, and do the same concept. But this right here, working somebody up the ladder, takes time. So what you need to do is, and this could be different packages. This can be, and I'm going to show you an example from like a dentist. So while this is happening, you want to have a continuity program, which is somebody paying a monthly fee in order to keep the lights on in the business. This is guaranteed income that comes in for the business. Now, these are depending on where the business is, you can work these concepts out with them. Most businesses already have this. For example, let me bring up this, which is a dentist. And this exact image right here is how I closed my first client in San Diego right before I left for $1,000 a month. Now this client has been with me for over 8 months. He's paid me almost $8,000, and we spent almost $8,000 in ad spend. So just because of this little presentation, the book that I read, make sure you download that, buy that book. It's a free book. Just pay for the shipping. Because of this simple image, I've been able to make almost $10,000 just from this one image. All right, guys. So it's super important. So taking that same concept, right? As the value goes up, the price goes up. So you can see what we're leading with was let's use this example here. So you can see as we come in with a free teeth whitening, teeth cleaning. You lead them with a free teeth cleaning offer. You come in, you upsell them on a teeth whitening. Then so a percentage of people take on the retainer. A percentage of people get cosmetic surgery. A percentage of people, boom, boom, boom. So let's just say, for example, we want to get people that are on Facebook and Instagram. They're not going to come in and get a $20,000, $50,000 dental procedure, right? You have to get them in the door first. What good is a customer if they're not even inside your door? So that's our goal, is to get these customers on Facebook and Instagram into the businesses straight away. And the best way to do that is getting a lot of traffic with free offers. Like, for example, I personally have been running a free teeth whitening offer for my client. We've gotten over 700 people to come and submit their information to get the teeth whitening, guys. And that's just like amazing value that I've been able to provide for my customer back in California, is because of this. Because he's been able to upsell his services, whether it's a teeth, cosmetic surgery or whatever it be. And then while this is happening, because these are different packages, he has a 6-month checkup. So, even though somebody might not come in and, buy something right away, they come back every 6 months. We schedule them for a 6-month checkup, and that keeps, more revenue coming in. So now the lifetime value of a customer is way more. So we might lose a little bit of money up front, right, with the ad spend, with the free teeth whitening, but we make it on the back end with the 6-month checkup or another service or something like that. Because a percentage of people will fall off, but the thing is, a percentage of people will work themselves up the ladder, and that's where our clients make the revenue. And this is an amazing concept. This is the new age of marketing. The old way of hard sales is not how money is made online now. It's this offer of getting free value. And for example, my free value is my YouTube video, my Instagram live, my Instagram account. Like, I'm always putting out content to build a relationship with you guys and give you so much value that in return people buy my course. They trust me. They see that I can provide value to them, and it's the same system and the same concept that I bring to myself, to my clients, to my students, and now you're going to be bringing it to your clients. So guys, that is the value ladder and the importance of that. So whether you present that to your client, I don't personally present that to my client. I just explain it to them. They understand it. But this is important for you. If you've never seen anything like this, you're new to the world of internet marketing, this is a concept that you must know. So, all right, guys, so we're going to hop into the next video. Thank you so much.